Hashim Amla is widely regarded as one of the finest and most graceful batsmen in the history of South African cricket and world cricket at large. Born on March 31st, 1983, in Durban, South Africa, Hashim Amla emerged from a multicultural background in a country that was still healing from the deep scars of apartheid. His rise to international prominence was not just a personal success story, but also a symbol of transformation and inclusivity in South African sport. Amla's calm demeanor, technical brilliance, and unwavering discipline made him a unique figure in modern cricket, admired by fans, teammates, and opponents alike. Over the course of his career, he redefined consistency across formats and became one of the most prolific run scorers of his era. Hashim Amla grew up in a close-knit Muslim family of Indian descent. His parents placed strong emphasis on education, discipline, and humility, values that would later become defining traits of his personality both on and off the field. From a young age, Amla showed exceptional aptitude for cricket. Unlike many flamboyant prodigies, his talent was subtle, rooted in timing rather than brute force. He attended Durban High School, a renowned institution for producing elite cricketers, where he honed his skills and developed a deep understanding of the game's technical and mental demands. At school level, Amla's performances were outstanding, and he quickly gained recognition as a batsman with extraordinary concentration and temperament. Amla's early domestic career began with KwaZulu-Natal, where he made his first-class debut in 2001. His progress, however, was not meteoric. Instead, it was a slow and steady ascent marked by patience and perseverance. He spent several years in domestic cricket, refining his technique, particularly against fast bowling, and learning to adapt to different conditions. These formative years were crucial in shaping his batting philosophy. Amla believed in playing late, close to the body, and relying on balance and timing rather than excessive movement. This classical approach would later allow him to succeed across continents and formats. In 2004, Hashim Amla earned his maiden call-up to the South African national team, making his Test debut against India. His early international career, however, was far from smooth. He struggled to adjust to the demands of Testy, cricket at the highest level, and was dropped after a series of low scores. This period tested his mental resilience and self-belief. Many young players might have lost confidence, but Amla responded by returning to domestic cricket with renewed determination. He worked tirelessly on his technique and mindset, focusing on building long innings and improving his shot selection. Amla's breakthrough moment came in 2008, during South Africa's tour of India. Batting in challenging subcontinental conditions, he scored his maiden Test century in Nagpur, an innings that showcased his composure, precision, and ability to handle spin. This performance marked the beginning of his transformation into a world-class batsman. From that point onward, Amla became a mainstay in South Africa's batting lineup, forming formidable partnerships with players like Graeme Smith, Jacques Kallis, and A.B. de Villiers. His ability to occupy the crease for long periods brought stability to the team and allowed more aggressive players to flourish around him. Between 2009 and 2014, Hashim Amla enjoyed one of the most dominant peaks ever witnessed in international cricket. During this period, he accumulated runs at an astonishing rate across all formats. In Test cricket, he became known for his marathon innings, including multiple double centuries against top-quality opposition. His highest Test score of 311 not out against England at the Oval in 2012 stands as one of the greatest innings in the history of the format. That knock was a masterclass in concentration and endurance, as Amla batted for over 2 days, dismantling England's bowling attack with effortless elegance. In one-day internationals, Amla's impact was even more extraordinary. He holds several records that underline his dominance in the format. He became the fastest player in history to reach milestones such as 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and up to 7,000 ODI runs, achieving these feats in remarkably few innings. His ability to score quickly, without appearing rushed, set him apart from his contemporaries. Amla's ODI batting combined classical technique with modern efficiency, making him equally effective during power plays and in the middle overs. His partnerships at the top of the order, particularly with Quinton de Kock, provided South Africa with explosive yet reliable starts. Despite his success, Amla remained a deeply private and humble individual. He was known for his strong religious beliefs and ethical principles, which guided many of his decisions. On one notable occasion, he declined to wear a team sponsor's logo that conflicted with his personal beliefs, a stance that was respected by Cricket South Africa and highlighted his integrity. Amla never sought the limelight and often deflected praise toward his teammates, emphasizing the collective nature of success. His calm presence in the dressing room earned him immense respect, and younger players frequently looked to him for guidance and inspiration. In 2014, Hashim Amla was appointed captain of the South African Test team, becoming the first South African of Indian descent to lead the national side in the format. His tenure as captain, though relatively brief, was marked by dignity and professionalism. Amla led South Africa to notable victories, including a series win in Sri Lanka. However, he later stepped down from the role, citing the need to focus on his batting and the team's overall well-being. His decision was seen as selfless and reflective of his team-first mentality. As his career progressed, Amla faced the inevitable challenges that come with longevity in elite sport. Changes in team composition, evolving playing styles, and personal form fluctuations tested his adaptability. While his performances in the latter stages of his career were not as prolific as his peak years, he continued to contribute valuable runs and experience. In Test cricket, he crossed the 9,000-run mark, while in ODIs, he amassed over 8,000 runs at an exceptional average. His statistics place him among the greatest batsmen of his generation. Hashim Amla also represented South Africa in 2020 internationals, although this format was never the primary measure of his greatness. Even so, his technical proficiency allowed him to adapt his game to the shortest format, particularly in the latter stages of his career and in domestic T20 leagues around the world. After retiring from international cricket in 2019, Amla continued to play franchise cricket, sharing his experience with younger players and contributing to the global growth of the game. Beyond numbers and records, Amla's legacy lies in the manner in which he played the game. His batting was a lesson in balance, patience, and respect for the fundamentals of cricket. In an era increasingly dominated by power hitting and aggressive stroke play, Amla demonstrated that classical technique and mental discipline could still thrive at the highest level. His cover drives, flicks through mid-wicket, and late cuts were executed with such precision that they appeared almost effortless, earning admiration from purists and modern fans alike. Hashim Amla retired as one of South Africa's greatest ever cricketers and a true ambassador of the sport. His journey from a young boy in Durban to an international icon reflects not only personal excellence, but also the evolving story of South African cricket in a post-apartheid era. He inspired countless young cricketers, particularly from minority communities, by showing that talent, hard work, and integrity can overcome barriers. Today, Amla is remembered not just for the runs he scored, but for the grace, humility, and dignity with which he represented the game of cricket.